Hey guys, I'm just trying to get things set up really quick. Making sure that I can see chat on my iPad. I do have it, the camera flipped around. My YouTube app just crashed on my iPad. Has a bad tendency to do that all the time. I know I had a couple people that said that they would try and make the live, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out. And I'm not using my lavalier mic, the one that clips onto my shirt. I stole the mic off my big camera, so it kind of looks a little naked right now without the mic on it. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Now this month I'm doing my shop my stash a little bit differently, and the app just crashed again. I don't think I'm gonna be pulling an actual eyeshadow palette for this month. I think what I'll probably do is like a poll at the beginning of the week and see what people want me to use for eyeshadow for that week, and then that way I will leave it up to you guys to vote. Oh good, I can hear myself. All right, I'll put my mute on. Make sure I've got live chat open so I can see it. Probably back up. So I literally just recorded the end of my April shop my stash, the recap that I usually do, because I thought I had another day, but I didn't. It's been a crazy past couple of days for me, and as of right now, only actually everything on this page that's written down is stuff that I have recorded within the past 2 weeks that hasn't been the very top one will go up tomorrow, I think, and the other one will go up the day after. But everything else, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos that are on this page that haven't even been edited yet, that I recorded within the past few days. So I'm still doing the declutter series. Everything that I recorded for the declutter series was recorded in the last day of March. It was either the 28th or 29th of March that I recorded all of those for the declutter stuff, or maybe it was in April. Hell, I can't remember. I'm lucky I'm still awake. So this shop my stash, I had some complaints on my last month shop my stash, because usually I just pull stuff that I know that I want to try, and I had somebody say, well, that's not how you do a shop my stash. We want to see your collection. We want to see your whatever. So I'm like, okay, so let's switch this up a little bit. I usually take this little basket and put everything in it, and then any overflow stuff, I have a tower here that I'll show you in a minute, but I have one little empty drawer for little pot things that can fit in here that I will be using. And then of course the only thing that I don't pick out is a powder, because this is a mixture of several powders together, and this is what I use to set my concealer and corrector. The only makeup on my face is the L'Oreal Color Riche in Varnish Rosewood. I've been wearing it for a couple of hours now. I did some swatches of the stuff that I had in my April shop my stash on my hand, and I still have a couple swatches that are stained. But it's like a red lipstick, and then the other one is I have a little bit left of the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin on my hand. But for the most part, when I pulled the Varnish Rosewood out to swatch it next to the other two lipsticks that are very similar in shade, I was like, no big deal. So that's literally the only makeup that I have on. So as you can see, my basket is empty. I haven't pulled anything for this month, and the reason for that is because I had people saying, I had a couple of comments. There was a couple that were rude, but I mean, that's a given. And I have, I just heard talking. I'm guessing it's the answer machine and I didn't hear it over the air conditioner. Um, so I have like this chronic disliker or two. I have this guy that was commenting on all my videos. I'm not quite sure if like English is his first language or he's young or he is learning disabled or not, but he got rather rude with me on several of my videos. I ended up having to block him. I ended up having to like report all of his comments as spam or inappropriate because some of his messages were rather hateful. So he was very disappointed when I cut my hair because I was donating it. And as you can see, I washed it I washed it like 2 o'clock this morning and went to bed with it wet. So this is what my hair looks like when I don't style it or anything. It's just kind of foofy. I don't have any product in it either. It's just shampoo and conditioner. I am testing out a new shampoo and conditioner that comes in like foil packets, and I'll just tell you right now, I'm not liking it. So a review of that will go up on my other channel when I have a few more things that I want to try with the shampoo and conditioner first before I do a review on it. I've been trying it for about a week now, and I'm not happy with the product, but I figured I'd give it a fair shot. But like every day, no matter what, no matter if it's a live stream, no matter if it's a video, but as soon as something goes up on my channel, on both channels, they immediately dislike the stream. Immediately. I mean, as soon as a video is published, I get a dislike. And then this girl that I was friends with from another country, we did a collab video together. I'm guessing it's her that's doing this. I had to block her on all of my social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I blocked her on YouTube. She instantly, like, I can usually tell when she's not home because when a video goes up at my regularly scheduled time, it doesn't get a dislike right away. And then, but I can always tell when she's home because, I mean, I kid you not, like a minute after it has gone live, I've got a dislike on it from her. So I have 2 chronic dislikers right now on my channel. And my thing is, thanks for the engagement. And second, if you hate me that much that you want to dislike my video, why do you watch my channel? Why do you take the time to click on my video just to give me a thumbs down? I don't get it. I don't get it. And if somebody can explain that to me, I would appreciate it. Okay, so rambling and business garbage aside. Now, for Shop My Stashes, usually I will go through and pull things from like every category and just put it in my basket and then just show you what I pulled. So since somebody told me I did my Shop My Stashes wrong, hey Logan, I wanted to, I guess, since they wanted to see what collection I have, and I've found that from last month's Shop My Stash, I've actually been decluttering a few things. I have like a little box sitting here on my bathroom counter that has a few items in it that I'm going to be getting rid of, and then I had something sitting on top of it. So I will be doing, I will be putting together like a box or something for like declutters. Now, like I said about the eyeshadow palettes, this is all of my eyeshadow palettes in here. There's also my single shadows, my single pan shadows that are inside a magnetic palette, and I have my blush palette in here from BH Cosmetics. So every eyeshadow palette I own is sitting in my lap right now. Now that's not including like, I have 3 that are like the little 3-pan eyeshadows, and I have like single shadows, but they're in here. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said, you'll be voting on these, but if you want to see a specific palette, please let me know in the comment section. I will be giving you 4 options each week. I haven't done a poll on this yet because, of course, I hadn't done this video yet. So I will be putting up like 4 different palettes each week, so you'll have roughly, you know, 12, at least 12 different options that you can choose from for like the next few weeks. I think for the rest of this week, whatever I pull, oh thanks, I didn't do anything with it. I washed it and let it air dry, so I can hide. See? I can still hide my hair. My hair is super thick. Um, but I think for whatever I pull, if I pull like single shadows, which most likely I will, I will just use those for the rest of this week, and then we will do like palette voting next week. And what I will do, because last time I just took pictures of like the outside, and then I tried to take pictures of the inside. I'll put up a picture collage of the palettes that are options, and I will open them up and show you. So like, just for an example, this is the BH Cosmetics Capricorn palette. So when I take a picture, I'll have a picture on the community tab with, you know, a picture of this palette and like say 3 others, and then that way you can see the color scheme in it. And then I will do looks, whatever makeup that I wear that week will include the palette that is voted on. So I will probably get that poll up today, if not tomorrow, so that way I know what palette to use starting next week, since it's already Thursday. So starting like Monday next week, I will start using whatever palette you guys vote on. So between now and Sunday, whatever the voting results are, I'll take those into consideration when I pull a palette for next week. So I figured I would try that. Okay, so next, all of the rest of my makeup is in here. So let me caffeinate and move a couple things. I don't want to knock anything over. And just so you guys can see my filming setup, there's my ring light and then my new camera. And I did steal the microphone off the top of it, but I actually have it sitting on my roll cart. So I'm gonna move you over here so you can see everything in the cabinet. Now, all of my makeup is on this shelf, for the exception of this. This is the Butter Collection. This is in the light medium. Yeah, light medium. It has a bronzer, a blush, and 2 highlighters, and a perfume that stinks. So I might pull this for this month, but I'm not sure just yet. And I have to return this to Walmart because it says it's 1.52 ounces, and it's not even an ounce in here. So I'm going to be swapping this at Walmart, because when I got it, I noticed that the outside of it was like, when I went to do my like miniature Walmart haul, I noticed that it was like slimy feeling. So I don't think it was closed all the way when I got it. So I'll be swapping this out. I will be putting this in my Shop My Stash. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 primer water. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on the counter. I have to take it back anyways. Now we have like concealers and correctors. These are all like, I've got mascaras here, I have correctors, and then I have concealers, and my 2 eyeshadow primers. The other 2 that I had, I decluttered. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow primer, because I ended up having to substitute this one in for last month. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Essence and the NYX yellow correctors. And I'm going to pull my Shape Tape, since I use the Makeup Revolution is almost empty. And my Maybelline Fit Me is getting down there. I use those the past 2 months in a row. Now, this one here almost perfectly matches my natural skin color. This is in light sand. And then I use Fair under my eyes. So I'm going to pull those. And the mascaras this month, I had the X-Rated and the Makeup Forever in my last month's. So I think I'm going to go with, I hate this stuff, but this is the Benefit Roller Lash. It's basically brand new. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. And for a mascara that I love, this is the Maybelline The Falsies Mascara. They actually sent this to me as like a PR like thing where if you leave a review for it online or post it on social media, they sent you a free mascara. And I actually really enjoy that stuff. I'm going to go back to my Cello Brow Gel. I'm tired of fighting with the Anastasia stuff. And since I never use it, I'm going to go ahead and pull, this is the Stila, was it Shimmer? No, this is a Glitter and Glow in Wonderlust. I'm going to go ahead and pull this, because I always forget about these. I also have this one in Cloud, but I've used quite a bit of it. I use that a lot. And just because I'm pulling that and it's a pink shade, that's the wrong one. This is the For the Love of Color, or LOC, which is a Birchbox brand. This is Heavy Petal. It is a cream, a really pretty like pinky peach cream eyeshadow. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and move these goodies to my basket. Pray nothing falls out. Okay. For like foundation type products, I had pulled the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation for my April Shop My Stash, but I didn't really use it that much, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that. I have been mixing the It Cosmetics CC Plus cream, and I guess I could. This little thing does go up. Let me. Since you're like kind of like below shoulder level. Ta-da! Look how tall you are. Did you have a growth spurt? I know it's dark in there, and I can't really move my ring light, so it is what it is. I had been using this. This is in light. This is the CC Plus foundation, like CC Plus cream stuff from It Cosmetics. It's like way too dark for me. So I had been mixing it with 102 from the Superstay, the Maybelline Superstay line. I'm also going to pull the Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is in Fair Sand. This is actually a pretty close match to my skin tone. It's a little dark, but it's a neutral base, so I can get away with wearing it. And because in my latest Ipsy Glam bag for April, which I literally just recorded that yesterday, I got it late, and then I did the paperwork and stuff for it and completely forgot I had it. And so I got an email telling me that my May bag was ready to be picked. So I'm like, crap. Okay, so this is the Tarte Base Tape. It's a hydrating primer. It says Double Duty Beauty on it. I have not done a patch test on this, but I will do a patch test before I try it. So I figured Shape Tape Concealer, Tarte Foundation. I might as well try the Tarte Primer. I'm also going to pull in the VDL Lumalayer Primer. I actually like this stuff. It's a very glowy primer. It has like almost like a glittery effect, but when you like put it on your skin and rub it around, it just kind of makes you glow. And then if you put anything on over it, it's just a nice glowy effect on the skin. So I really enjoy that. I think I'm going to pull the Maybelline Master Fix for my face spray, even though I was trying to use up my Urban Decay All-Nighter. I will get into sunscreens here in a bit. Okay, now we have liners. I have eyeliners on one half, I've got eyebrow pencils here, and then the last two rows are lip liners. So I need to double check these to see if they're still good. If not, I will throw them in my box to declutter. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those, even though neither of them are technically my shade. I'm going to pull the ColourPop one in dark brown because I know it works, and I will leave it at that. Lip liners I will do in a minute when I pull lip stuff. I have a NYX, a brand new white eyeliner. I'm going to pull this. I haven't tried it, but I want to. And then I thought this was the same. I had the Eye Cove from an Ipsy Glam bag. This is in Skinny. But I just got Black Magic, and it is very, very similar to the Kat Von D one. And I did a try-on of this in my Ipsy Glam bag unbagging. I did one eye with the one and one eye with the other. And when I took my makeup off, got a shower, got out of the shower, I was still wearing it. Tried to get the rest of it off, like my upper lash line, and my eyes started to bother me, so I said screw it and I went to bed. When I woke up this morning, I was still wearing it, so this stuff is stubborn. And the Kat Von D liner, like, you get one drop of water on it and it's running all over your face. This one didn't do that, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this as my black liner this month. I have been using my Milani Eye Tech Extreme, but I'm going to give that one a break for right now. I think I'm going to pull my L'Oreal. This is the Infallible. This is just a white eyeliner for my waterline. And I will wait on the colored liners until I figure out what single eyeshadows I want to pull. So I'm going to go ahead and add this stuff to my basket. That way maybe I could stand it up. So this is what we got so far. Nope, still got to keep it at an angle or stuff wants to slide all over the place. Alright, so these two drawers here, the one I just set on the shelf and this one, these all have like my single shadows in it. And then this one has singles and the ones that have little tritone pans. Let's see if I can finagle this so you can see both of them. But like Mike says, all both of them. Alright, so last month I had pulled these two, this one, and this one here. And the other one highlighted, I put it in the other drawer. I just got this one in an Ipsy Glam bag. It's a dark brown. I'm going to go ahead and pull this. This is from Laura Sanchez. It's from the Moods collection. Trying not to knock anything over. I'll start having here. Because this is the color of, I guess, the year, this is Harmony from Ella Eden. I'm going to go ahead and pull this. It's like a peachy shade. I'm going to pull my Urban Decay. This is in Foxy. It's a matte, like cream shade. So far we have an orangey shade. That's a shimmer and two mattes. What else do I want to pull? Here. I'll pull this one. It's on LA Colors. This is in Orchid. Little trio. All of these are shimmers. So you've got like a pink shimmer and a bronze and a brass shade. So I will pull those for like single shadows. These are my bronzers besides the kit. So I can either pull the kit, which has a bronzer and a blush and two highlights in it, and like I said, a stinky perfume. Or I can, I used this for like 2 months in a row, and I used this in April. So the only other option I have is Hula. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull the kit. I will most likely pull in another blush because I don't care for that blush shade. It's a little too peach for me. And even though it has a highlight in it, these are all of my highlighters. I'm trying to see what I haven't used in a while. This is new from Ipsy. I got this from an Ipsy. Most of these came from Ipsy. I'll pull this one. This is like a pinky undertone highlighter, whereas the one in here that is like for everyday, I guess you could say everyday use, is a white, and then there's like a champagne-y pink shade in there. So this one's a lot more pink than that one. That one's kind of like a beigey pink. So I'll go ahead and pull this. These are all of my blushes that are like singles. I think I'm going to pull one of mine. This is in Pink Ice just because I haven't used it in a while and I know it's getting old. Okay, bullet lipsticks. I had varnished rosewood in my last month Shop My Stash, and I had my Flower Beauty and my Jeffree Star in a red. So I think for this month, I'm gonna try and pull this again. This is the Ginger Spice. This was from like the Dollar Store Makeup Challenge makeup look that I use. It's like a shimmery, like bronzy shade. So I'll pull that. I'm gonna pull my Glossy Garnet from my L'Oreal Color Riche because I like having a red in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Makeup Forever in C211. When I got this from the Sephora Play that I got it in, it kind of smelled like it was going off. I'm gonna try it again, and if it still bothers me, then most likely what I will do is just add it to my declutter box. All right, we got liquid lips, lip glosses, that kind of fun stuff in here. I'm going to pull my unzipped from Ofra Cosmetics. I got this from an Ipsy. It's just a nice mauve shade. I hate liquid lips, but you know, it is what it is. This is from Dirty Little Secrets. This is the lip gloss in Nude Beach. I'm going to go ahead and pull this because it's a really pretty shade and it's got gold glitter in it. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'll pull this one. This is from Manna Candar. This is their Lip Locked Priming Gloss Stain. This is in Sienna. It's just like a neutral brown shade. It has a hint of warmth to it, so I'll pull that. I hate wearing lip gloss, but it is what it is. Okay, back to liners and lips. I did pull a red, but I don't want to pull a red lip liner. I'm going to pull this one that's kind of like more of a reddish brown. So this is Vex from my line of cosmetics. I'll pull that. What else did I pull? Beige, brown. I'm going to go ahead and pull Primal. It's more of a brown shade as well. And since I never use it, I'm going to pull this one. This is my lip primer, just in case for that red lipstick, even though I don't worry about that one feathering or bleeding. For black liner for like my upper waterline, I've got several choices here. I have Sex Kitten from Tarte. Got a lot of Tarte going on. Smashbox and Fishnet. It Cosmetics. I've got some Ciate. Since I'm doing a whole lot of Tarte, I might as well use the little Sex Kitten. This is a little sample that I got from an Ipsy. So there's a black. So I have a white liquid, a white pencil, a black liquid, and a black pencil. I pulled a peach and a brown. I think I'm going to pull the DTLA liner from ColourPop. I haven't used it in a while, and I know last time I tried to use it, it was a little crumbly. So hopefully it's not like completely dried out, but it's like a navy blue shade. So I will pull that for another liner. And I think I'm going to pull Mythology. It is like a bronze brown shade with gold and silver glitter mixed in with it. So I will pull that. So that'll be lip and eyeliners. Put my stuff back. Okay. I don't think I'm going to pull any like specific skincare. I have like my little skincare basket. I had the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb and the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream in my Shop My Stash for last month. I'm just trying to use them up because one, there's not a whole lot of left in this one, and then this one just burns shit out of my skin. So I'm trying to use it up so I can get rid of it. I know I had some people ask me to do an empties video, so I'm trying to use up a few things before I can get into doing that. Let me move you back over to you. And you're gonna shrink again. Giving everybody some height complexes today. And why not? Okay, so let me add all this stuff to my basket. Oh, slide over. I was about to say, did I forget to pull a mascara? This is why I don't do this live. I always forget something. It's a never-ending cycle with me. I always forget something. Okay, so will you fit in there? Oh, you will fit in there. Okay, this is everything for my Shop My Stash for May, along with this palette, and then like, hello? Why are you tickling me? I don't know if I want to pull any like perfumes right now. I'm decluttering one of them. I just put Nomad, the Chloe perfume in, and Eternity back in. I have this Tom Ford Neroli I like that one. The Viva La Juicy, I really like that one. The Prada Candy, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that one. The Helmut Lang one and Curion, I don't really care for that one. The Lola one, I don't really care for that one either, but... And then I've got my Catherine Melodrino. Well, Bonjour. Bonjour, Arby. Comment ça va? Then I have this Catherine Melodrino. This is the Style de Paris perfume. I love this stuff. So I think I'm going to pull the Catherine Melodrino one, the Prada, and the Lolia one, Lalia. And we'll see. I don't know, I might get rid of a couple of these. But it is nice to have little perfume samples. I kind of wish I had more of a variety of them, but I don't. And the only other thing, I didn't pull like any like sunscreens or anything. I do have a little drawer of sunscreens. I didn't, and I don't have anything for my little drawer down here, so. Even though I don't want to, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Kula White Tea Sunscreen. I'll see if I can get that used up. It's like got hardly anything left in it. I'll try and get that used up. And then I have a couple like sample packets here. This is from, that's a moisturizer. That's a moisturizer. And that's a lactic acid treatment. Okay, I'm going to pull the Bare Republic Mineral Sunscreen. I just lost it. I just lost it. We have a jumper. So I think it's breaking me out, which is why I've got a mark on my forehead, 2 marks here, this one, and this one. They're all like healed, but I think that is what broke me out when I used it last. I've used it a few times, and it's just, I don't care for it. I'm going to be pulling the Air Repair eye cream in here again because I want to use it up. And I'm going to try and use this Lifter Contour Cream. I'm going to have to look up on the Dr. Jart website and see what the heck that stuff is supposed to do. I did do a skincare breakdown video. I did part 1 and 2, so those will be going up. 1 will be going up. Oh crap, maybe it's today it goes up, or tomorrow. I forget. Part 1 is going to be cleansers, toners, face scrubs, face masks, and makeup removers. So that should be going up. I don't know if it goes up today or tomorrow. I honestly can't. I've been so busy this week, it's not even funny. And then I did record a part 2. So basically I broke down all of like the skincare products, like sample products that I've gotten from Birchbox, Ipsy, and Sephora Play, and did like little miniature reviews on them. I do have more to test out. I have some things that I'm trying to use up that were from like older subscription boxes that I just want to use up before they go bad. So, gosh darn it, I keep dropping everything. I'm pulling the Hanalei lip treatment. I've got about 3/4 of this little tube left, and the reason why I keep messing with my hair is because the necklace keeps grabbing my hair and pulling on it. So I'm pulling this to try and use it more because it's a little older and I don't want it to go bad without me using it. It's a nice lip balm. It's very moisturizing. I just forget about it. I don't think I'm going to pull any other liquid eyeliners right now. I think I'm good with the liners that I have. And then I've got like a bunch of like little moisturizers to test out, and one of them I probably just need to get rid of because it's got way too much fragrance in it. Am I forgetting anything? Lip balms, lipsticks, makeup. So I think that's everything. This is why I usually pull stuff beforehand, so not only is this not an hour-long video, but because I have a chance to like sit down and think and make sure I've got something from every category. But I also kind of did that with you guys. So I went through all of my different things, my single shadow drawer, my bronzer drawer, my blush drawer, my highlighter drawer, my eye, lip, and brow pencils. I went through all of those, went through concealers, correctors, mascaras, and other like eye products like my eye primer and the topper, the eyeshadow from Stila, and the eyebrow gel. I did that. I pulled some skincare things that'll be in the bottom drawer here. And then like I said, I will put up a poll in my community tab. I will take pictures as soon as I get done, like while this is rendering or whatever. I will have to take pictures with my phone and then try and do like a pic collage kind of thing with the palettes open so you can see the color scheme of them. And I will put that poll up on YouTube. I will use the single shadows that I have pulled like for the rest of the week to do makeup looks and that kind of thing. I need to do like a chit chat, get ready with me kind of thing. But I will give you, until Sunday night to get your votes in for whatever palettes that I'm going to be pulling from Monday. And I'm going to let you guys vote on what eyeshadow palettes that you want me to use. It's just easier for me to pull 4 at a time and take pictures and put the pictures in a collage of 4. I could do 6, but I think I have 13 palettes total, so I don't know. I'm going to be giving you options for 12 because you figure 4 each week, and we're almost at the end of the first week of May, which I cannot believe. It's May 2nd already. Today is my brother's birthday. I wished him a happy birthday. I didn't even get a grunt out of him. So it is what it is. At least I said it. At least he knows I remembered. I mean, he's the only sibling that I have, and he's 3.5 years older than me. So at least he knows that I cared enough to remember that today was his birthday. And I bought something to make a cake with for him because he likes dark chocolate stuff, and I bought chocolate frosting in the can because I suck at making frosting. I never make it smooth. It always ends up gritty for some reason. So I did get stuff to make a cake for him. But anyways, I think that is it for my May Shop My Stash. Oh, I guess I could, let's do some bookkeeping here, and then I will show you how I set everything up on my counter. The reasons why I started doing the Shop My Stash is because I do get an Ipsy Glam bag every month. I wish I could afford to get the BoxyCharm, and I honestly wish I could get the Birchbox again because I got a lot of hair products in there, and I know people like it when I test out hair products. So I get a wide variety of single eyeshadows and eyeliners and lip products and skincare items that I get in my Ipsy Glam bags, and it's really hard for me to go through them every month and do a dedicated video because I get so excited to record that I record videos and it's not even halfway through the month and I've got a video that can go up every day for the rest of the month. So that's usually the problem that I run into. I literally took a break from recording for 2.5 weeks. Yesterday was the first day that I had recorded since I recorded the Jeffree Star swatch video. And then I think Saturday I recorded, or maybe it was Sunday, I recorded the skincare video part 1 and 2. That was it had been 2 weeks since I had recorded any videos at that point. So, and then I got looking, I was like, oh, I don't have any videos scheduled other than my declutter videos. Talking too long. Excuse me. I didn't, other than the declutter videos that I had going up twice a week on my channel, I didn't have any videos edited or scheduled or whatever to go up on my channel starting on the 1st. And then I kept seeing this thread online where people wanted more neutral everyday looks, which is fine by me. I mean, it is what it is. If you can't wear color to work, then I don't have a problem picking palettes that have a more neutral tone to them so that it's not going to be some hot pink. tutorial. Now, granted, I still love doing those, but if somebody is looking for a more neutral look or something that's a little bit dressed down so that they can wear it to work and not offend somebody in the office, and I tell you what, if somebody ever tells me that my makeup is too loud, they're going to get a mouth back because um, I guess you could say the way I was raised was you can tell me what to do all you want, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it. And I had a psychologist years ago tell me I have a defiance disorder, and I have problems with authority figures, which is pretty accurate. Um, the accuracy of them saying I don't like listening to authority figures, I have to fully agree with that. I am very strong minded, very strong willed, very dominant in my personality, and some things that, like, if I have my mind made up about something, ain't nobody gonna change it. It's going to stay the way that it is. So when it comes to, like, as an example, a lot of women, when they're in a relationship, their significant other tells them, well, you can't wear your hair short because I don't like women with short hair. And you know what I would say to that? Bump off, buddy, because I ain't gonna put up with it. Like, when I cut my hair short, and I got a bunch of, like, hate comments from one guy over the fact that I cut my hair to donate to a child in need, and he, like, went completely off the rails over it to the point where I ended up having to block him. And I used some not so nice language in a comment back to him where I basically told him to F off, and I meant it. If I say something to you, I mean it. Might not be the most tactful way to approach things, but if I say something, I say it because I mean it. I'm not going to beat around the bush about something. It's just not who I am. So having somebody tell me what I can and can't do with my body and my hair or my makeup just doesn't fly in my book. But I can understand when it comes to a work appropriate environment. If you work in an office building and you're supposed to wear more, I wouldn't say neutral shades, which is like your beiges and your browns and your taupes and that kind of thing, and occasionally a mauve, but something that's not like electric and vibrant and neon. I can understand how that might be distracting in an office environment, especially if you're going to be sitting in a cubicle that can see somebody else. I used to work when I first started working in the salon industry. The dress code was black and white. Everything had to be black and white. Occasionally, you could get away with color on the black and white item, depending on how much there was on there. No sleeveless, no cap sleeve. Like, if I went like this and you could see my armpit underneath my sleeve, they would send you home. This kind of shirt was not allowed because you figure if you were in a shampoo bowl giving somebody a shampoo and their face is here, you go to reach around them, they're going to be able to see up your sleeve. And I don't know why people are weird about armpits. We all have them. But for whatever reason, corporate had, and a lot of salons are this way, even till still today. And it's been 2 decades since I was originally told you can't wear cap sleeve. But when you were massaging somebody's head in the shampoo bowl, they're literally looking at your chest, they're looking under your chin, they're looking at your armpit, they're looking at your hair, they're looking up your nose, they're looking at other things. That's why some people, when they get a shampoo, as soon as they lean back, they close their eyes because they don't want to see all the unsightly things, I guess. So I know from experience, shoes were very strict where I worked because you couldn't have open heel or open toes in a salon, and the reasons for that is there's 2 reasons. One, no open toes, because if you say I'm in the middle of doing a haircut, right, and I'm got somebody and I'm cutting their hair. Say this falls off my finger somehow, which it shouldn't, because you should be part of your shears. it should just be second nature to you. Even if you are like combing up the hair or whatever, you should automatically have your shears, they call it palming when you rotate your shears down, but you should always have a grip on your shears. That's one reason why we use our ring finger. That, and it's the least strongest finger that we have on our hands. So when you go to palm your scissors to do whatever, sometimes people don't have that and they take their hand out and your shears might be open. I know even with my shears closed, if this was to land on the top of my foot, I'd have some serious pain and probably a hole in my foot. But that was the reason why we were allowed no open toes. The open heel part was for more of a slipping hazard, is what the state board explained it to us as, is that when you are standing behind a customer doing hair is very slippery when it's on the floor. Usually salons either have hard floors or concrete, polished concrete, coated concrete, that kind of thing. It's basically a hard surface. So when hair falls, hair can be slippery whether it's wet or dry, whether it's got product on it or not. So take into consideration, if you were in a pair of shoes and there's no back on it, and you go to like step and you slide on that hair, you can try and grab onto your shoe with your toes all you want, but that doesn't always work. And you're going to end up not only busting your butt on the floor, probably going to hurt yourself, and your shoe's going to go somewhere else. And I don't know if it was more of a slipping hazard or more of like the old movies used to make it where the girls slip and the shoe goes up in the air and hits somebody in the head kind of thing. I don't know if it's all that, but it is what it is. So there was, very, very restricted on how much upper chest you could see. Skirts had to be a specific length, kind of like in school where they would make you put your hands down by your side, and your shorts had to be as long as your fingertips. And I'm tall and I have long arms, so needless to say, my shorts were always down to my knees. The shorts that I'm wearing right now would not be school appropriate because they're too short. The other thing is basically is, if you're in a salon industry, you want to have a professional appearance. People come to you to make themselves look better, make themselves feel better. Sometimes they're having a rough day and they just need to relax. And really, any other hair want to fall out and tickle me? So when it comes to makeup and work, I understand the need for less obtrusive makeup. So if that's what you want to see from me, I am perfectly okay with doing it. I don't have the right kind of eye shape to do the big drawn out wings. I do like doing them, but I have to be very careful because my eyes point down. They don't come straight out, and they don't like point up like some people. They have these beautiful like almond eye shapes and they go up. So my eye, the corner of my eye doesn't really match very well. And of course, one half of my face is lower than the other from a stroke that I had. So I have to take that into consideration. And when I make a wing, if I'm doing this, it might look nice and pulled out. But if I put my head back straight instead of at an angle, if I put my head straight, it's going to be like this weird looking like J. So I try not to do winged liner. I love it. I wish I could do it, but because of my eye shape, I can't pull it off unless I'm gonna walk around doing this the whole day, because then this is beautiful and you do this and you're like, oh, what happened? So it's just one of those things. Anyways, je m'appelle Rebecca. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long ranty version. Oh, and I did include the link to the giveaway. I tried to pull the giveaway winner for the Soapbox Soap Shampoo and Conditioner review. I did post about it on my community tab. The people in the comment section, none of them there's only one of them that was in there that was subscribed to me. The trying to pull it by subscribers, I have like 48 subscribers on my original channel that I'm posting on like hair related content on and ASMR videos on, and I can only see like 12 people on the page. So people either didn't follow the directions or they just really weren't interested in winning the giveaway. But I went ahead and I made it to go to the 15th of May. It is international. If you guys want to, the gleam.io link in the description box is what you click to, apply for the giveaway. So the only restrictions that I have is that you be subscribed to both channels and that you make it visible for me to be able to see that you are subscribed to both channels. Because I did check. And the winners I did a screen recording this morning and pulled several different winners, and I checked. Some people were subscribed to one channel and not the other. Some people commented on the channel and weren't subscribed at all. The other posts that I put up on social media for like Instagram and Twitter, that kind of thing, it's the same person that commented on both of them. So, granted, they are subscribed to both channels, but because I've known them over a year, it's been like a year and a half that I've known them. I consider them a friend. I didn't think it was right to just say, okay, well, he's the winner because, he's the only one that commented on Twitter and Instagram. But he didn't comment on the videos. So there's that. But it is what it is. Hopefully the gleam.io link will make the giveaway a little bit easier. I tried doing one before, and there's just so many darn steps in trying to set up a giveaway on some of these websites that they make you do 100 million things. Not to mention, they want you to pay like $100 to post one contest. So the one website that I looked at wanted like $99.99 to post one contest. I'm like, you're kidding, right? So I went on Gleam and I did it. I was able to do it through there. So hopefully that helps. I will see you guys in another video very soon. This is technically a live stream, but if you're watching this on the replay, then it saves as a video. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great day or night wherever you are. And